some very disturbing news. Max Holden and his wife moved into the Bella Vista this morning, and he's already made it clear he doesn't trust Abel, and he will probably let him go.
And what about Enrico?
No, he's not suspicious of him yet. Damn! I thought we'd have more time before they moved into the ranch.
Well, then we'd better make sure that we harvest our coca crop before it's discovered.
No problem. My men are scheduled to harvest at dusk. Then they will store the leaves at a barn nearby. I believe I mentioned it to you earlier. It's part of the abandoned part of the ranch that Don Alonso hasn't used for years, but I cannot see any reason why Holden would even drive out there.
Unless he's so wild about his new ranch that he wants to check it all himself. But then if he and his wife have just settled into the house, maybe not.
Yeah. Well, that may be too late then for Mr. Holden. I hope he doesn't get the urge to drive over his land.
And I thought things were so smooth down here for you. Not like it was with me back in the States at the other end of the coke business.
Oh, no. It will be smooth once again, Jamie. One way or another. But just remember, the profits far outweigh whatever small problems we may encounter.
Yeah. Boy, you sure switched from leather manufacturer to cocaine king with no problem.
None at all. Ah, Gabby, here. Over here, Gabby. There you are. Do you remember our young American friend here? This is my lovely daughter, Gabriela.
Of course. Buenos dias, Gabriel.
He's going to be staying with us for a while. I'm going to teach him the leather business.
I'm driving into the city. Is there anything I can get for you?
No, nothing. Just no. Jamie, I want you to hear her perfect English. She was a prize student at the School of Ballet in England, where they also taught her their language, but she has been taught too well. She insists on using it all the time. What are you going to do in town?
Visit Abuela, for one thing, and go shopping for another. I'll only be a few hours.
Your hands are cold. You seem a little nervous, are you?
No, I'm just in a hurry, that's all.
All right, so?
So.
Why did you frown when she said she was going to visit her grandmother?
Well, Doña Carmen is an insufferable old woman. She's always been against me. Gabriela's too close to her.
She certainly is a gorgeous young treat, isn't she?
Wipe that lust off your face. If you go near her, I swear I'll kill you.
Hey, take it easy. I'm just giving her a
I don't care. My daughter knows nothing about me. She doesn't know the harsh world that you and I live in, Jamie. I just want her to be an unspoiled flower until the right Argentinian can be found. Understood?
Fine. I've always considered unspoiled flowers a bit of a drag anyway.
Max, Cordero is leaving today for Buenos Aires. He wants to try to find Tina and bring her back.
What? Why this sudden desire to get her back?
Well, I guess it must have hurt him very much when he found out that she left. Obviously, you had no problem buying the ranch.
Yeah, Don Alonso sold it to me just like he promised. And that's why I can't leave and take off.
Oh, but you have to.
Well, why? Cord doesn't know where we are.
Well, your brother saw Tina, and Stephen told Cord that she was financing the ranch down there.
Yeah, but even still, it's little chance he's going to find us, so we're not going anywhere, huh? We made a deal. I stuck to my end of it.
This changes everything, Max.
Not for me and not for Tina. Now, look, he'll come down here, he'll look around, he'll get tired of looking for her, he'll go back home. I'm not about to play around the world in 80 days to try to shake him.
You're underestimating him, Max. He is not going to give up so easily.
He treated her like a dog. So now his ego's a little bent out of shape. He'll get over it. Now, don't call me back again. Goodbye, Maria.
Max?
Tina, you okay?
Yeah, I passed. I didn't have to lie down after all. So who was on the phone? The president inviting us to Casa Rosada this evening?
Almost, but not quite. It was the feed store owner raising the price for the gringo.
Oh.
Abel, I want to talk to you.
Senor Holden, I show you more of house. Oh, thank you, Margarita, but no, I think I'd rather stay here with my husband.
How long have you been working for Dante Medina? And what exactly are your duties here?
Margarita spreads lies.
Margarita spreads nothing but good feelings. But you, on the other hand, you told him that I was the one coming back. You probably helped murder Don Alonzo and take his body into town.
Do not talk that way to me.
All right. Excuse me for being so rude. Let me put it this way. Get the hell off my ranch. You're fired. And as for your new boss, you can tell him I'm going to keep poking around until I find out that he's been behind the murder.
You have much to learn,
Yeah,
senor.
well, I've got much to learn, huh? And you get the hell off my property now!
Well, you can get angry, can't you? Remind me never to give you anything to be mad at me about.
What? Be mad at you? No way, Tina. Of course, you might drive me to an insane asylum, but I'll probably be smiling all the way.
So, do we have to worry about Abel doing something to hurt you?
Trust me. He's the least of our worries right now.
All right. I guess I'll take Margarita up on her offer and see the rest of our wonderful new house. Yeah. You're always rushing ahead, leaving me trailing behind like the little woman. Look, would you talk to me, please? Who was that woman and what was going on there?
What, you got radar for ears?
No, I didn't hear anything, just the body language. It was clear she was very angry at you. Who is she?
Her name is Gabrielle Medina.
Related to Dante?
His daughter. His very inexperienced daughter. At least until I came around last fall.
I see. So you two were lovers,
Yeah.
and she fell in love with
I'm not sure. That's why I'm so confused. She freaked out because I didn't call her when I came into town and because she thought I was married. Tina, she's claiming I used her. I would never do that. She told me she loved me, but I always made it clear that I liked her a lot, but I really wasn't sure about that love part.
you. Did you promise her anything?
No. I said that when I left, I intended to come back. That's all.
Well, maybe she took that as a promise, you know, and she was lonely and she started fantasizing about you riding into town.
It's not the reaction I expected.
Does your father know about the two of you?
I'm still alive, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, I feel sorry for her. I know just how she feels. Wanting someone that you know you can't have. You don't have to look at me like that.
You know what's on my mind, Tina? Your body might be here in Buenos Aires, but your head is still off in Landview. You're going to have to give him up. You can't start a new life if you're still hanging on to the old one.
Well, you know, it may take a little time, and maybe you're just going to have to be a little patient.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid that I'm starting to run out in that department. Maybe it's because I'm starting to feel too much for you. I just don't want to see you suffer like this.
Yeah, well, maybe after everything I've done in my life, maybe I just have to suffer a little.
I'm going into town. I'm bored.
Fine. Don't draw attention to yourself, please.
I'm not stupid, all right? I'll be back tonight, and then tomorrow we can collect our harvest and take it off the Bella Vista.
All right. And if Max Hogan gives us any trouble, we'll just have to harvest and bail him, too, all right?
Well, good morning.
Well, look who finally crawled out of bed. This is a ranch, sunshine. We're up at dawn. Know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I had a little trouble sleeping last night. You know, new surroundings, everything. You look dressed to go out.
I have an appointment with the lawyer, remember? You want to go into town, do some shopping or some sightseeing?
I don't think so.
Huh?
I'm still a little queasy.
Well, maybe we should take you to the doctor.
No. No, I'm sure it's something simple. You know, it's probably about, what is it they call it, Montezuma's revenge?
Some revenge all the way from Mexico down to Argentina? Excuse me. Hola!
Max? Max, is that you? It's Maria. Okay, you probably can't talk. Just listen to me. I'm here in Buenos Aires. I want you to meet me at the Cafe Dorrego in half an hour.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm on my way right now. Bye. Well, I was a lawyer. His secretary wanted to make sure I didn't forget about the appointments. So, can I bring you back anything?
No. No, thanks. I'll see you later.
You sure do look radiant for someone who doesn't feel too well.